Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video today. We finna react to. I sound like Booker T when I did that. And we finna react to this right here, sucker. But nah, anyways, though, without further ado, man, we finna get right into this. This is why the Xbox Sports Network failed. So this is like the Xbox exclusive sports games. This would be like, what was it? NFL Fever, NFL, NBA Inside Drive. NBA Inside Drive was kind of fire, bro. That was kind of a fire ass game. I would have to get an Xbox in order to play that. Like I had to get an actual OG Xbox in order to play that because the Xbox emulator, it sucked dick. Okay, the Xbox 360 emulator, they said that's good. They said that's working now. But the OG Xbox, they said for some odd reason, they just can't get it to work. And the people that's been working on it, I think they gave up on it. But OG Xboxes are so fucking easy to mod that it don't even, it's like, why even get an emulation? You can just go get an OG Xbox, mod it, and just have, you can mod it, put a whole new, hard drive. You can put an SSD in that motherfucker if you want to. Like, yo, yo. I remember, bro. My dad, he had a couple of. I should have got them Xboxes too. I should have asked them and took them Xboxes off their hands because my dad has some. He had like 3 modded Xboxes. He only used them for music though. He ain't play no games on them. He only used them bitches for music. Because they hold, because I think Xbox has got like 500 gigabytes, and he had like so many CDs. He just ripped everything on to the Dell Xbox. I should have got him though, but sadly, his wife, aka my stepmom, she don't keep in contact with us no more. So it is what it is. Hopefully, we can get them at some point, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyways, though, without further ado, let's get right into this.
In 2001, Microsoft would release their first ever console called the Xbox. This would really break them out into the gaming industry, as the Xbox would sell over 1 million units in North America with the help of launch titles including Halo that skyrocketed the console's popularity during its release. And even with the success in the early 2000s, it would still take them a long time to really gain influence in the gaming market. Companies like Sony and Sega were still dominant in the field, with a loyal customer base built up for over a decade, not only from their gaming systems, but also from their in-house game developers, like Sega's Visual Concepts, that were making some of the most popular sports video games at the time, including their NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB game series that were all running at the time. And they weren't the only ones making waves in the sports game genre, as companies like EA Sports will also have sports games that were even more popular than 2K's. And even though up to this point, the Xbox and Microsoft brand were still developing their identity, there was one thing that Xbox had over all of the pack, and that was Xbox Live.
Don't bump me, get off the court. Come on, oh, and that's my dust.
To be honest with you, Xbox Live didn't mean shit unless you was like a rich kid or something like that. Unless you was a rich kid, you lived in a middle class house. Bro, you wasn't, niggas used to be like, hey bro, go outside today. You go outside today. Hey, you trying to play Xbox, bro? Yeah, bro, let's play the Xbox, bro. Yeah, I'll come up over there. That's the only way we did shit the old fashioned way. We used to hit up your partner, be like, hey, you good today? You ain't been on no bullshit all week. You ain't stuck in the house. Nah, I ain't stuck in the house. I'm free as a bird. What you trying? What's up? Hey man, I'm trying to come over, man. Try to play that Xbox, man. What you want? Oh shit, you can load up to 2K. We can load up the NBA Street. What you want to do? All right, shit, I'm gonna be over there in a little bit. All right, shit, that's how we used to do it. We didn't do all this Xbox shit. And not everybody. I come from the hood, okay. I come from the hood. I come from the gutter. I come from where we had to get it out the mud. You feel me? We ain't had internet like that. You know what I'm saying? We had to dial up to about you know what I'm saying, about About like 07, 07, 07. We had to dial up, and then eventually we moved up to the. Then we moving on up to the DSL, to high speeds in the sky. Eventually, we moved up to that DSL. That phone, TV, DSL. Phone, TV, DSL. Y'all probably don't remember that shit. Y'all probably don't remember the commercials, bro. That phone, TV, DSL. Y'all. Some of y'all didn't grow up with Time Warner. Some of y'all grew up with Spectrum. Fuck out of here. We grew up with Time Warner, okay? Phone, TV, DSL. We eventually upgraded to that phone, TV, DSL. But before that, niggas was on that dial up, man. We had to do what we had to do. Now, granted, made that dial up work, dude. We made that dial up work, boy. Boy, you know how many songs I was downloading off of goddamn LimeWire on dial up? A lot, niggas. Boy, we used to download so much shit off that damn LimeWire. It's ridiculous, boy. Download used to take like 8 hours. Had to wake up in the morning. And see if my downloads were done. They're done. Oh, cool, they're done. I could put them all in my put them all on a CD. Be like, oh yeah, I got a CD with all the new songs on it. Then my mama be like, make me one too. They're like, oh, you using my computer, you can make me one too. All right, cool. But I'm just saying though, we didn't have Xbox Live, bro. That shit didn't matter. Like, to niggas in the hood, came out the gutter, bro. We ain't had this, bro. Unless you was taking your Xbox over your grandma's house who had good credit and shit like that, and she had that DSL. Nah, nigga, man, we hit niggas up on the phone asking what you trying to do today.
See ya, Grandma. Look, I'll stop on the next turn. I'll give you a call, let you know how it's going, all right? Oh, ouch.
X is to shoot, A is to pass, right?
You're such a loser.
Come on, if you score, I hear they bring the cheerleaders back out.
Dude, get a girlfriend.
Yeah. Going in, going in.
Their online multiplayer gaming service that allowed you to connect with other players online that had an Xbox, being able to add them as a friend, and even talk to them through Game Chat. It was clear that Microsoft created a gold mine, and with this new powerful tool, they will look for a way to use Xbox Live to expand their first-party developed games and become a big player in the sports game genre. And this would lead to the creation of the Xbox Sports Network, which was an online web service that would allow players to connect with others under one database for Xbox exclusive games that were made by Microsoft Sports Game Studio under the same name. This service that was free with Xbox Live would give you the ability to make leagues and create tournaments with other players, also giving you the ability to track player stats and study player profiles to scout your opponent. But one of the most ambitious ideas with this project was the ability to track all of this data through your phone, which at the time was crazy, knowing that this was years before smartphones even came out. And with Microsoft ready to improve and change sports gaming, they would finally announce the Xbox Sports Network during Microsoft's E3 presentation in May of 2003.
Talk about something entirely new in sports video game entertainment. Sports on Xbox already look great. We've got the real players and the real plays, the real stadiums, even the real commentators. And all of this is going to get much better on Xbox. We'll have improved AI. The animation will get smoother and the helmets will look a little bit shinier. But what do sports gamers really crave? What do they love? Is the competition. And that's why they love sports on Xbox Live, where trash talking is just part of the game. But we know that real sports competition goes well beyond one play, or one experience, or a single game. It's all about the leagues, the seasons, the playoffs, and ultimately about the championships. And that's why I'm excited to introduce the first innovation that really leverages these new Xbox Live features and pushes the sports game category beyond anything you've ever seen before. Introducing XSN Sports.
Compete like never before. Dominate anyone, anywhere, at any time. Create a league. Enter intense tournament action. Work your way into the XSN Sports Hall of Fame. Real-time statistics are kept. Rankings are updated. Rivalries are born. Check it out on your league's website and see how you stack up to the competition. Facing a tough opponent? Scout which plays he's run, find his weaknesses, and exploit them. XSN Sports is a whole new level of competition on an unparalleled combination of technologies. Play the games on your Xbox. Hook up with opponents through Xbox Live.
Hey, I get what you were trying to say, but we might need to pause on that, Brody. I ain't gonna. The network would officially go live August 28, 2003, right after the release of their first title, NFL Fever 2004. And throughout the year 2003, XXN Sports will release even more games, including AMP 2, Top Spin, Lynx 2004, NBA Drive 2004, and NHL Rivals 2004. And as far as the XXN web service, there was a decent amount of praise for the website early on, as some critics would appreciate the easy compatibility from your console to your computer, the great website interface, and the in-depth communication you can have with other players on the site. The web service would be a great addition to the games released in the XXN Sports lineup, but the actual games released by the development team weren't that successful, with most of the games released during this time period getting very mixed reviews. Even games like NFL Fever, that are highly praised even decades later, were outsold by most of the competition, with this applying to most of the games released by the Xbox Sports Network. And by the end of 2003, the brand was struggling to make progress in a rapidly growing market. And so to help save...
To be fair, you making exclusive console sports games on a console that went up against a fucking juggernaut, as we all know today, as the PlayStation 2. Like, you're going up against the PlayStation 2. You're not winning that battle. You're not winning that battle.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
You're not winning that battle against the PlayStation 2. We all know about the PlayStation 2, bro. What more needs to be said, dog? You're going up against the PlayStation 2. You're going up against one of the greatest consoles to ever fucking exist. Hands down, period.
Their investment and bring some buzz back to the sports brand, they would announce the XSN Sports World Championship, a tournament set to be hosted in February of 2004 during the NBA All-Star Weekend break. To qualify, you would have to win one tournament for any one of their games released. Then, if you won a tournament for any of the following games, you would be flown out to Los Angeles, where you would compete in a final tournament featuring all the XSN games for $25,000. The conclusion of the tournament would see winner David Mueller-Wise, I hope I said that name right, of Chapel Hill, North Carolina, win the tournament, after the championship came down to a game of NBA Inside Drive 2004. This would not only mark one of the first major attempts to bring competitive esports to the sports genre and even mainstream media in general, it would mark the last attempt to save the XXN brand as a whole, as it will all start to really crash down a couple months later. In May of 2004, XXN will release their final game, which will be Rally Sport Challenge 2. Also during May of 2004, Microsoft would establish a partnership with Electronic Arts that would include Xbox Live compatibility for EA titles, including the titles that XXN would compete with, basically killing off the purpose of the network in the first place, with now games that were already better and more popular now having the same Xbox Online ability.
Listen up, X-Heads. The wait is over. Finally, the whole EA Sports lineup is coming to Xbox Live.
And with this going down, they would first just announce the delay of their NBA, NHL, and NFL titles to the next year in 2005. It would be clear that we would probably never see those games, as Microsoft will close down most of its sports division by August of 2004. This coming with a decent amount of layoffs to the company staff, and this will ultimately lead to the official Xbox Sports Network being shut down in September of 2006. And it's hard to say what their sports division could have done if they would have stayed around just for a little longer. There could have been some hope, as the brand wasn't completely dead, but really just let go due to Microsoft choosing a different route in business, which will work out in the long run. And even though this short experiment never worked out, the ideas worked into this project would set the basis for online competitive sports gaming and online gaming in general. And I have to give Microsoft credit for at least trying to compete with the top dogs in the sports genre at the time, something that we rarely see nowadays. And hey, even though their games weren't that good, at least their cover art was good. Like,
I mean, I had fun with Inside Drive, though. I had fun with Inside Drive and NFL Fever. I had fun with both of them games. I never played NHL Rivals, and I never played Top Spin. I can't speak on those two games, but I had fun with NBA Inside Drive and NFL Fever. I had fun with both of them. I was expecting a 2005 feature to come out at some point for these games, but it never came into fruition. It should have, though. They definitely should have made a 2005 version and just went in with it and then carried it over to the Xbox for exclusive titles. So that way you have exclusive sports games, bro. They just gave up and just said, if you can't beat them, join them. I don't know why Microsoft did that. Well, I think I know why. Bill Gates, cheap bastard. Plus, ain't he on the Epstein files? Hell no, get that nigga up out of here, bro. Pack him up. Pack him up. Pack that nigga up.
I can explain.
Nah, pack that nigga up, bro.
Try
Get Jeffrey Epstein the fuck out of here. But anyways, though, I feel like they could have kept these, bro. They could have kept this going, bro. I would have loved to see an exclusive Xbox sports game going on into the 360. Just at least go on to the 360 because y'all were technically winning that console war at that time. Like at that period in time, the Xbox 360 was dominating. Y'all came out the first swinging. Y'all should have came out with inside NBA with the inside NBA Inside Drive 2006, and then drop NFL Fever 2006. Well, no, I'll take that back because you couldn't do that because the exclusive license had went into effect by that point. So you would have had these three games right here. Drop NBA Inside Drive 2006, NHL Rivals 2006, and Top Spin 2006. And I guarantee you probably would have did some fucking numbers. But because EA pretty much got that exclusive license deal, I'm pretty sure that's what drove them to say, if you can't beat them, join them.
Holy, like, look at these. Like, these are actually tough. Like, I've never seen tennis players look that cool a day in my life.
But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. For sure. And shout out to BXOV. Shout out to the brother. He showed love to the channel, so we're gonna show that love right back to his channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Run them likes up, the views up, the comments up, the subscribers up, and all that good stuff over on his channel. As you already know, they show that love over here. We're gonna show that love right back. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everybody eat. Everybody eats on this platform. I want to see everybody succeed and eat on this platform, man. So, you know what I'm saying? If they're going to show love over here, we going to show that love right back, man. So make sure y'all go over there and show that brother some love, man. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, man, yeah, I had fun with I wouldn't say they were the best games, but I did have fun with them. I think I made like I made a creative character, and I went on like a 2-year run with my on my cousin Xbox. I think I went like 2 years I for like 2 straight years on Inside Drive 04. For like 2 years I had a created character. I would always go to my cousin's house and play on his Xbox, and I had this created character that I had going on for 2 years. I put him on the Bucks. He was a point guard. I made him like 6'3". I used to go crazy with that. And then I had a quarterback too on Fever. But you know that was pretty fun too. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. For sure, man. They should have kept it going, bro. It would have been nice to see an exclusive, the exclusive games continue on. Considering the fact that PlayStation was doing the exclusive things and they didn't let go until like shit. They was going crazy with the exclusives. They was putting them on all their fucking consoles. PSP, PS2, PS3. They was going crazy for a hot second. MLB The Show, the NBA The Life. It was going crazy for a minute, but hey, it is what it is. So I wish Microsoft could have followed in their footsteps and saw what PlayStation was doing. Be like, you know what? Let's do something like that, but let's see if we can do it 10 times better and make it look gooder. Okay. But anyway, so I'll see you on the next video. Sending deuces.